If you've enjoyed my content and would like to see more of it, I'd appreciate it if you could hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you continue to enjoy my videos. In the vast emptiness of the Thar Desert, where heat dances like spirits and silence clings to bone, there stands a stone, alone, impossibly balanced on a pedestal of air, with no markings, no weathering, and no origin. It defies gravity, defies time, and if the old stories are true, it should never have been found. In 1984, during a military border patrol near the India-Pakistan line, a desert scouting team encountered an anomaly 50 kilometers from the nearest outpost. There, amid an expanse of undisturbed dunes, floated a jet-black monolith, roughly 1.5 meters wide, smooth as glass, and hovering 18 centimeters above the sand. No vibration, no tether, no explanation. Their equipment failed immediately. Compasses spun, radios died, and a strange metallic hum was heard by all 6 men. Described as not heard by the ears, but inside the skull. One soldier attempted to touch it. His hand stopped inches away, repelled by an invisible force. His nose bled for hours. He would later develop hallucinations. He described giant faces beneath the sand, breathing, and claimed the stone had shown him what sleeps below. The military sealed the area, and then denied it ever happened. Locals have always feared that part of the desert. They call it Chaya Mukh, the mouth of shadow. Old Rajasthani legends speak of a black object that fell from the sky before the birth of the moon. It was said to be cursed, not because it brought death, but because it watched and remembered. An 18th century Mughal text, hidden in the archives of Bikaner Palace, mentions a floating idol discovered by nomads, surrounded by animals lying in perfect concentric circles, as if drawn by geometric design. Each creature, fox, crow, even camels, had their eyes missing, but no wounds. The text ends with a warning. He who sees it shall forget his name. He who names it shall never return to the waking world. In 2002, a covert research team attempted to retrieve the stone using a combination of cranes and anti-magnetic platforms. When the crane's claw lowered, it shattered before touching the object. Metal reduced to powder in seconds. Footage captured during the operation was corrupted, but a single frame was extracted. A blurred, distorted image showing a spiral of light radiating from the stone in all directions. It didn't illuminate, it erased shadows. Satellite scans of the area show no geological record of the stone, no impact crater, no disturbance to the surrounding sand. It's as if it had always been there, or had never landed. One geophysicist on the project later wrote in a personal note, "It's not floating. It's held, as if the earth itself is afraid to touch it." It sings at night, he says, eyes wide, not music, not voice, just a pressure that makes your bones ache. He claims he once slept too close. When he woke, his footprints had vanished, and his shadow fell the wrong way, pointing toward the rising sun. It wasn't showing itself, he muttered. It was asking me something, over and over. A question I couldn't understand, and when I tried to answer, I couldn't remember what I was. He disappeared 1 week later. So what is it? Well, there are a few theories. The first suggests it could be a remnant of an ancient civilization, far older than known history, maybe one that understood resonance, gravity manipulation, or even, non-terrestrial material. Another theory, some believe it's an alien beacon, designed not to transmit, but to receive. A passive listening device, tuned not to sound, but to thought. Then there's the idea that it's a seal, a pressure valve sitting atop something buried deep below. Not a monument, but a lock. Some even propose it's a dimensional anchor, a pin driven into our world to keep something else out. or perhaps to keep something in. But, one disturbing idea is still whispered among esoteric circles, that the stone is not a thing, it is a question. And when someone finally answers it, it will open. The stone still floats. It has not aged, it has not moved, and honestly, it has not stopped watching. There's no official record, no scientific consensus, just whispers. And the void beneath those whispers. Some say it draws near to those who hear its call. That even learning about it plants a seed. That dreams will change, reflections will linger, and names will begin to fade. You don't find the floating stone, it finds you, and when it does, it will ask, just once, and if you answer, nothing will ever be real again. Hashtags: Thar Desert Mystery, Floating Stone, Ancient Object, Forbidden Zone, Paranormal Phenomenon.